'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the Bess house all you creatures were stirring. All I have is my mouse. Her stockings are hung, but there's no chimney there, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon will be there. My nieces are snuggled, all down soon in their beds, with visions of sugar plums dancing in their heads, and their grandma in her kerchief, and I in my cap, will soon settle down for a long winter's nap. When out on her lawn there rose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, and it was just Daisy, wanting to get out, well, also with her sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave luster to midnight to objects below, when to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Jean Nick. More rapid than eagles their courses they came. They whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Connie, now Brad, now Marcia, now Jean, now Dina, now Mommy, and all of them came to the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all, as dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the courses they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew my hand and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed in all fur from his head to his foot, and in his clothes were all tarnished with soot. A bundle of toys he had on his back, and Dave said it must be like a peddler carrying his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry, and Jean said it was an elf on the shelf with a nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow, just like my brother's. The stump of the pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad little face and a round little belly that shook and laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump and right jolly old elf on the shelf. As I laughed and I saw him in spite of myself, with a wink of his eye and a twist of his head, soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings and turned. I'm a jerk. And laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a knob, but there's no chimney, he rose. He sprang from his sleigh, and his team he gave a whistle, and away they all flew like down on a thistle. But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, Merry Christmas to the Besses, and to all a good night.